right, we've got them all in. There is Cash, and you can just see their butts right now, but that's Snap and that's Hot Sauce. And one thing I learned from your comments is Cash is already a superstar because of the route, or the farm on Route 66. So he already has fans. He's more popular than anybody else on the farm on Route 77 or Cowboy Hiker farm. But anyways, we got a lot of rain last night, and praise God. But he was so much dirtier, muddier. It was like caked on his back because we have like really yucky clay type of stuff, and all of them were, but it sticks out worse on him. But we're gonna do another before and after with him so that you can see him cleaned up. Well, probably the next time you see him, he'll have a pack saddle on, and these other ones will, well, one of them will have a saddle for me to ride, and the other ones will have pack saddles on. But we're just gonna do a practice ride around here. I put a certain amount of weight on each horse just so that they're ready when I go to the mountains, and that's all I'm doing today. And I just thought I'd bring you guys along for the ride. Thank you. Okay, we are tacked up. I'm sweaty. It's getting hotter, and it's hard work cleaning horses up. I did brush their manes again, so here's Hot Sauce with my saddle, and she's pretty happy. Here's Cash with his 100 pounds. 100 pounds. He's got a, let's see, he's got a 50-pound feed bag on each side, no top pack, and you can see he's lashed down with what's called a double diamond. Hey, that's the first time he spooked all day. That was pretty good, because usually he spooks as soon as we get to the, but that's a diamond there. And sorry, this is kind of a diamond, so it's supposed to be a double diamond. I'll show you on my other horse, probably better. So you can see the diamond here, right? And that has a top pack and 2 side packs. And you can see the diamond here. I have my slack rope sitting in there too, because your last cinch, or your last rope, is about 50 to 60 feet long, so that I can pack down big, tall sleeping bags and stuff like that and get them. She's got a 40-pound bag of pellets here, a 40-pound bag of grain, and a 40-pound bag of pellets on the other side. So that's what she's carrying, which isn't really a lot for her because she's pretty big. 100 pounds is probably as much as I would go with him. And in the mountains, I'd probably even go a little lighter just because it's hard. So anyways, we're ready to go. See you on the trail. All right, can you see my crew behind me? I've got Snap in the back. Well, she's supposed to be in the back. And Cash in the middle, and me and Hot Sauce in the front. So that's the idea. And whether they do what they're supposed to, that's kind of up to them. And they've always been really good, or they've been pretty good. But anyways, this is my crew on a practice pack at home. So I'll try and get you a video when we get down in the gully. Get some views from between the ears. It's about a mile around my pasture. It's not exactly around the perimeter, but it is close. But we have to go through some gullies and things like that. We got a nice gully, and that's really good for practicing different terrain out on the trail that we're going to encounter. But it's good to do stuff here at home, so when the nonsense happens, we've got a little bit more controlled environment. If someone gets loose, they're confined to my 40 acres. If someone gets loose on national forests, they're confined to like the state of Colorado. So we would rather do the wrecks at home, and then if someone gets loose on the big trail, they usually don't want to be too far from their buddies. So, oh, there's a big red-tailed hawk right there. I don't know if you can see it, but she's beautiful. There's one, I think she nests in that clump of ponderosas right there, because every time we ride, I see her come out and hunt. I think she's looking for us to kick up a bunny or something, but she's just beautiful. And then they're down there where you can see the tip of that cottonwood, there's an owl that sits in there, and he's really cool. But I wish they'd come up and get some of the rabbits near my barn. They're way less than they were in the spring, so I think they have been hunted up by but they've left my cattle on, so I'm happy with that. Alright, can we see everybody behind me? I'm in the gully, as you can see, making a little circle down here so you can kind of see. And then we'll head out. We're on the east side of this gully, and we'll come out on the west side. But the grass is really good in here. The horses like to come spend the day down here. They come back a lot fatter. I'll try and give you a view from the front. There's the view we're going through. I'm gonna need both hands getting out of here, because sometimes Cash likes to kind of scotch at the bottom of when we're coming out. That it's kind of, it's not a cliff, but it's steep. He likes to scotch, and I gotta have both hands together. So I'll see you on the upside. Okay, we're out. It took us a while longer though. You can see we're in a different formation, because I lost, or when coming up, the Cash scotched, and I tried dragging him, and he dang near pulled the horse I was on over, so I let it go. And when I caught him, I tied him to the back of her, and he seems to like that better. She doesn't care one way or the other. So, but this might be a better place for him in the pack string anyways. So, but anyways, we're on top, and we're gonna do this again. Not today, but we're gonna do this again where because up until now I've always had him closest to the saddle horse. So today we switched him mid-ride, because he seemed to like this better. So we'll try this again, but I do want him to be able to go wherever I put him. But we will, if one's a better follower, one's a better leader, we'll try and figure that out as time goes on. But anyways, that's where we're at right now. I'll try and flip this around. Now you can see there's a part of my gully. The people that lived here before put a bunch of grass in there. So I was just kind of waiting for the runoff to cover it, but I haven't really done that yet. But this is my western fence line. And we're gonna go up to the corner and then back to the barn. That's where we're going. Okay, we're coming up to this would be the southwest corner of my property. And all the properties around me, I'm only 40 acres, all the properties around me are way bigger. Like, I think the smallest one surrounding me is 600 acres. So you can see if I can my horses. I have them with me right now. Let's see if I can on the peak. The Pikes Peak is right. Where's my rear? It's like right. It's big, it's dark, it's covered in clouds, and there's some smoke out, so it's hard to see. But we kind of are in the shadow of Pikes Peak, and it's I've never had elk that I know of on my property, but I've seen them on this property, and I've seen them in the creek bottoms. Come along. Come along. Snap thinks she needs to be in front, so it's kind of become a little bit of a race between Snap and Hot Sauce, whom I'm riding. But I haven't packed on Hot Sauce, but I need to, so I can ride when I'm up in the mountains. I can ride whatever horse I need to. All right, we are back at the barn. So let's get these horses unloaded and untacked, and then we'll say goodnight, good afternoon, wherever you are.